Have you ever gazed up at the night sky and wondered if we're alone? Not just in our galaxy, but in the entire cosmos. What if our universe, with its billions of galaxies, is just one page in an infinite cosmic library? This isn't science fiction, it's a mind-bending concept rooted in modern physics called the multiverse. Today, we're diving deep into the science behind this incredible idea. Are there other versions of you out there? Let's find out together. To understand the multiverse, we first need to understand our own universe. About 13.8 billion years ago, everything we can see, every star, every galaxy, every planet was compressed into an unimaginably hot, dense point. Then the Big Bang happened, but what caused it? One leading theory is cosmic inflation. In the first fraction of a second after the Big Bang, the universe expanded faster than the speed of light, stretching from subatomic size to astronomical proportions almost instantly. Think of it like blowing up a balloon. This inflation smoothed out the universe, creating the vast, relatively uniform cosmos we observe today. Now here's where it gets really interesting. The theory of eternal inflation, proposed by physicists like Alan Guth and Andre Linde, suggests that this inflation process might not be a one-time event. Instead, it could be happening all the time, constantly birthing new universes. Imagine a cosmic foam, where our universe is just one bubble. While inflation stopped in our bubble, allowing stars and galaxies to form, other regions of space-time are still inflating, creating an endless sea of new bubble universes. Each of these universes could have its own unique physical laws. Some might be similar to ours, while others could be completely alien, with different fundamental constants, different particles, and even different dimensions. This bubble universe model is just one flavor of the multiverse. Another compelling idea comes from string theory. String theory is an attempt to unify all the fundamental forces of nature into a single theory of everything. It proposes that the basic building blocks of reality aren't point-like particles, but tiny, vibrating strings of energy. For the math of string theory to work, it requires extra dimensions of space, not just the three we experience. These extra dimensions are thought to be curled up, too small for us to see. According to string theory, the way these extra dimensions are folded and shaped determines the physical laws of a universe. And here is the kicker. There are a staggering number of ways these dimensions can be configured, something like 10 to the power of 500 possibilities. Each configuration could correspond to a different universe, creating a vast landscape of possible worlds. Our universe is just one valley in this immense landscape, with the specific laws of physics that allow for our existence. Other universes, other valleys, could have wildly different properties. Then there's the mind-bending many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics. At the quantum level, particles like electrons can exist in multiple states at once, a phenomenon called superposition. It's only when we measure a particle that it chooses a single state. The many worlds interpretation, proposed by Hugh Everett III, suggests that the particle doesn't choose. Instead, every time a quantum measurement is made, the universe splits into multiple branches. In each branch, a different outcome becomes reality. So if you flip a coin, the universe splits. In one universe, it lands heads. In a parallel universe, identical in every other way, it lands tails. This process happens constantly, with every quantum event, creating an infinite number of parallel worlds. In some of these worlds, dinosaurs might still be roaming the Earth. In others, you might have made different life choices, chosen a different career, lived in a different city. This means there could be countless versions of you living out every possible life path. It's a humbling and frankly, slightly eerie thought. So with all these incredible theories, you're probably asking, is there any actual evidence for the multiverse? Well, this is where science gets tricky. By definition, these other universes are separate from our own, making them incredibly difficult, if not impossible, to observe directly. However, scientists are searching for indirect clues. One potential piece of evidence could lie in the cosmic microwave background, the faint afterglow of the Big Bang. If our universe collided with another bubble universe in the distant past, it might have left a bruise or a cold spot in this background radiation. Astronomers have found some anomalies, but the data is far from conclusive. It's a bit like looking for a ripple in a pond long after the stone has been thrown. Another avenue of research is testing the fundamental theories that predict the multiverse. For example, if we could find evidence for string theory or confirm specific models of cosmic inflation through experiments at particle accelerators like the Large Hadron Collider, it would lend more weight to the multiverse idea. We're essentially testing the foundations to see if the building is sound. Physicists are also looking for variations in the fundamental constants of nature. If these constants were even slightly different in other parts of our observable universe, it could hint that our local laws aren't universal, and that other regions with other laws might exist beyond our horizon. It's important to be clear, the multiverse is still a hypothesis. It's on the cutting edge of theoretical physics, and many brilliant scientists are skeptical. They argue that a theory that cannot be falsified, that is, proven wrong, isn't truly science. If we can never observe these other universes, how can we ever know for sure if they exist? It's a valid and crucial point. The debate pushes physicists to think more creatively about how we might find evidence and what would constitute proof. Science progresses through skepticism and rigorous testing, and the multiverse theory is undergoing that very process right now. But whether it's provable or not, the concept of the multiverse forces us to confront our place in the cosmos. It expands our definition of reality. For centuries, we thought Earth was the center of the universe. Then we learned we're just one planet orbiting one star in a galaxy of billions. Now, we're contemplating the possibility that our entire universe is just one of countless others. It's the ultimate Copernican revolution, a profound shift in perspective. It suggests that our existence, with its finely tuned physical laws that allow for life, might not be a miraculous coincidence, but an inevitability. In an infinite multiverse, anything that can happen will happen somewhere. So, what does this all mean for us? On one hand, it can feel like it diminishes our significance. If there are infinite versions of you, what makes this you special? But on the other hand, it can be incredibly empowering. It highlights the sheer preciousness of this particular reality, this specific life that you are living. Every choice you make, every path you take, is uniquely yours in this branch of reality. While other versions of you might exist, they aren't you. They don't share your exact consciousness or your specific string of experiences. This life is your own cosmic story to write. The science of the multiverse is a journey into the unknown, pushing the boundaries of our imagination and our understanding. From the explosive birth of bubble universes to the infinite splitting of quantum realities, it's a concept that challenges everything we thought we knew. We may not have definitive answers yet, but the quest itself is changing physics. It's a testament to human curiosity, our unending drive to ask what if, and to explore the deepest mysteries of existence. Perhaps one day, we'll find that cosmic bruise or unlock the secrets of extra dimensions. Until then, we can look up at the stars and wonder, knowing that reality might be infinitely bigger, richer, and stranger than we ever dreamed. Thanks for joining us on this cosmic journey. If you enjoyed this exploration into the multiverse, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the wonders of science. Let us know in the comments which multiverse theory you find most fascinating. Until next time, keep looking up.